Hey guys, how's it going? It's Eric from Yokahura Skateboards. We're back today. We had a little bit of a hiatus. I don't know if you can tell because we've had a lot of videos logged, but you know, life stuff happens. But we're just happy to be back. So we're back at Chino Hills Skate Park, and it's fall time right now, which it's kind of cold for us Californians. So the Midwest, the East Coast, you guys are probably having a lot tougher time, but for us, this is cold. We've had shorts on for, 10 months out of this year, so we're gonna get back to the skateboarding. So today, we were getting some questions, well, not today, but recently questions, a video that we wanted to revisit for a viewer. So today, we're gonna just break down the backside 50-50 in transition. So the 50-50 is gonna consist of being on both trucks and backside for me. We've gone over backside, front side, but let me give you a little crash course. So we're gonna be doing it over here on the coping. So the 50-50 is me locking in on my trucks on the coping, and you're gonna be grinding on the truck, and then we're gonna go back in. So that's gonna be backside for me because I'm a goofy footed skater. So I use my right foot forward. If I do front side, I would have, I still have my right foot forward, but this would be front side. So it's almost kind of confusing if you're thinking about it, because going into the quarter pipe, it's my back is facing. So that would be front side because my front is facing out. That's how I kind of remember, or used to. And then the backside, I'm facing down. So we're gonna go with backside first because I feel like most people typically learn backside before front side. So I'm gonna give you guys the tips, kind of tricks, break it down to do the backside 50-50 in transition. So let's get into some of these clips and I'll break it down the best I can, and hopefully it helps you guys out there. All right, so here is me gonna be doing the 50-50, and then we'll get into a breakdown. So this is what it's gonna look like in full motion. So we've already gone over dropping in, and we've gone over the roll in. So it's actually very helpful to know how to drop in, because you're essentially dropping in from the trucks. But enough talking, let me just do one real quick. All right, we're approaching the quarter pipe, coming up. Woo. There it is. That's a little wax. So that's the 50-50 right there. And let me jump into doing a step-by-step of what makes this trick work and how my brain works to get the trick to work. All right, so the 50-50, the backside 50-50 in transition, it's kind of like all about angles for me, because it's not typically you're gonna go straight up and then do it. You can stall like that, but as you can see, we got transitions all around. You almost treat it like a wave and kind of how to pick your path. So depending on how fast and far you wanna go on the grind, you can kind of gain more speed by pumping off the transition, but you also got to be mindful of where that you want to start the grind. So for me, we were doing it right in here. So just my calculations, not really calculations, but me feeling it, I would pump around here, come down this pocket and kind of come diagonally. So then I'm hitting the coping right there and I'm grinding. So you're probably wondering, how do you get both trucks on there? So as I pump through there, I'm gonna be coming up the quarter pipe, and I'm gonna keep my eyes where I wanna grind. I feel like that kind of helps my body kind of get all aligned to where I'm gonna be grinding on a spot that I want to. I don't wanna be looking too far there. I don't wanna be looking straight down. So I'm kind of keeping my eyes to where I wanna grind. So I'm gonna come up with the momentum, and it'd probably be easier if I get up here real quick. I'm gonna come up, say we're gonna grind right here. So I'm gonna cut at like around this angle, like a kind of sharp angle. And I'll lift up just a little bit so my front wheels can go up. And I'm gonna aim, sorry, it's a little hard one-handed. So I'm gonna aim my front truck, and as I get the front truck up, the back wheel is gonna follow. So I'll lock in right here. Typically you wanna lock in, what I learned was, when you're doing a backside 50-50, you wanna lock heel side. So that means like you wanna lock in, say if my heels are on here, you wanna be closer on this, but sometimes it doesn't go like that. I did a couple of them right now where I call it the 50-60, where I might have locked one on the heel, but still went like that, but still was able to grind, which you can get away with on ledges and transition. But typically you want to lock them both right there for me, and then ride it out as far as you want. And you'll see that it's a little bit more difficult if you're going slower to go farther, obviously with the momentum. But somebody had waxed this pretty well, so I was able to go pretty far. And so for me, the next step is, all right, so we did the grind. How do we get back in? So it's just a slight lift up. You don't want to drag your tail because you could slip out and lose your balance. So we're gonna slightly lift up. I aim my nose kind of diagonal, kind of the same angle that I came in, and then kind of just a little lift up. This back wheel, it's gonna go over the coping, and then you're gonna be dropping back in. So it's almost like how I was saying when I was over there, it's good to know how to drop in, because essentially you're gonna be dropping in, but just straight from a 50-50. So we've done many videos on drop-ins and stuff like that. We've even done videos on 50-50s on transition. We've done front side and backside. This is the backside one. And so this is kind of like a little bit revisited, more in depth. So if you're kind of nervous on going in, there's a couple ways you can do it. We can go to a roll in, something with no coping. You can kind of just get that motion of standing on top of it and then maybe shifting your body and going down. But for me, I think how I learned, if I remember correctly, it's a long time ago. I actually learned it at this skate park, and it was like an older guy showing me. He had me roll from there onto here, and then I think I jumped out. And say if you don't feel like you're gonna be able to make it, this is a big thing. Sorry, a little sidetrack. So you can always just run out of the quarter. So just kind of run it out. If your board gets stuck at the deck, you kind of want to learn this with pads on, because it can be dangerous if you're first starting out. But let me show you in real time how I actually learned it. So I was up here, like I was wondering how to do it. An older gentleman showed me, and this scared me, but it ultimately got me to do it. So I started from up here, rolling onto the 50-50. You could try this at your park, but just at your own risk, if you feel comfortable. But this is how I learned how to go back in on 50-50, starting from the deck. So just rolling on, getting both trucks on, and then going in. And that's an easy way to get comfortable with locking on your heels. So if you watch that clip, if you go back, I roll in, and once I feel both my back wheels, the closest to my heels, kind of click in, that's when I know I'm already all set. And then the next thing was just to lift up, turn my shoulders a little, and then ride out. So that's the 50-50. If you have any more questions on it, you can hit us up on Instagram, hit me up on Instagram, leave a comment on YouTube, but I'll do a couple more for you around the park so you can really see it. right, so there you have it. That's the backside 50-50 in transition. Hopefully you guys can take away maybe some little tips and tricks that I shed on, and you can do backside 50-50s as well. We'll go over frontside in another video. We've done a frontside 50-50 one, but backside seems to be the one that everybody learns. So yeah, I had a lot of fun, got to do 50-50s everywhere. It's starting to kind of heat up right now. The sun's out, so that's good. But another thing I wanted to show was people were asking, what board do you ride? So my favorite right now is gonna be the Flaming Tiger Yokoher board. I ride a size 8.5, so it's a little wide. I prefer a wider board, but say if you're just getting into skateboarding, you might want to look at a size 8. That's kind of like the industry standard of where they're starting at. It's a good size to start at. Or if you just want to go big, go 8.5. I like it for skating transition. It feels like I'm more stable on my board. It just feels more comfortable to me. I've been riding the 8.5s for a long time. But yeah, this is my graphic I like, not my signature one. One day maybe I'll get a signature one, well, who knows. But yeah, this is a Flaming Tiger. It's got a traditional tattoo, American traditional tattoo look to it. And that resonates to me because that's my favorite art form. I have tattoos myself and they're all pretty much American traditional. So I like that, looks cool. Who doesn't like, you know, crazy tiger right there? We got some snakes, a dagger, very cool stuff. I like the colors. But another thing is that with the holidays coming up, that could be a perfect gift for somebody in your life, you know, that wants to get into skateboarding or somebody that already skates. I love the boards. They feel comfortable to me. I've skated, I don't know how many different boards in my life. I've tried all companies, and the Yokoher ones, they do it for me. You know, I have no complaints. They've always worked well. But if you'd like to see anything else that we offer from Yokoher, go ahead and go to our website. We're having sales continuing throughout the end of the year for the holidays and everything. So we're going to be dropping some videos for gift ideas, not just for traditional skateboards, but also cruisers, accessories, everything that we offer to help you get out there and skate with your friends. So yeah, that's going to be today's video. So go ahead and stay subscribed if you are. If you're not subscribed, hit the little subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because we're going to be doing some giveaways for the holiday season as well too. We want to spread that holiday cheer. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. You can contact us on Instagram. You can contact me directly too. So I get back to everyone that tries to has an inquiry about Yokoher skateboards. So yeah. All right, well, I'll see you guys in the next one, and I'm gonna skate, try to warm up a little bit more because, yeah, winter is coming. All right, see you guys.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. We have new videos coming out every week. And if you have any requests for any other future videos, you know where to find us.